You're listening to Eric's... No, Keith. Sports News, KSN. I almost said Eric's Top News. Isn't that funny? Normally I would just click stop recording and redo that intro, but I decided not to. Hey, it's been a while since we heard that theme. Yep, the current intro of KSN. It's called Challenge Tutorial Opener from Hunting Unlimited 4. It's an old hunting simulation game. So yeah, welcome to Keith Sports News. Again, that's right. It's only been 2 days. Last episode was 3 hours. 3 freaking hours. Like, wow. 3 hours. The only other 3-hour episode, I believe, was episode 100. Yeah. The reason why that episode was so long is because it's been 3 weeks since the episode before that, episode 116, was over 3 weeks ago. Episode 117 was 2 days ago. And I'm doing another one because I did say, because I missed 3 weeks, I'm going to make it up to you guys by doing 2 episodes, or an episode every 2 days this week. So it's Monday. Last episode was a special Saturday edition, which I'm glad it was instead of Friday. And then I'll be back again on Wednesday and Friday. And I believe after that I'll be back on Monday after that. So, yeah. All right. 3 hours. I know. Isn't that crazy? And I gotta be honest, I actually enjoyed making that episode. I did, because there was a lot to say, and it was great, honestly. That might have been the episode that I was most happy about doing, because it's been 3 weeks. I gotta be honest, sometimes there were times where I did not felt like making another KSN episode, because I just didn't felt like it. I was kind of lazy, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, do I really have to do another KSN episode? You know, like Eric's Top News, it's not every week. So far, it's every 2 weeks. But there might be times where it's every week. Okay? That might be why I enjoy making those episodes more than KSN. You know? Because there is certain times of the year, like now, and heading into the summer, there's a lot going on in sports. It's so hard to follow a lot, you know. Anyways, we're probably wondering, why is the room dark? Why is the room dark? This is unusual. Well, I just got done watching a movie. And if you follow the main channel, you probably know what movie I watched. I'm not going to say what it is, but you'll find out pretty soon. So I figured, why not keep the lights off for this episode? It's about to be 2:30 a.m., so I gotta record this now to get it over with. Now, this episode will be a lot shorter than the previous one. Can you imagine? Every episode I do is 3 hours, like without taking any breaks. You know, there are radio shows that last 3 hours, but they have commercial breaks, you know? So without the commercial breaks, they're about 2 hours and 20 minutes. The commercial breaks are about 5 minutes. Okay? like Mad Dog Unleashed with Christopher Russo. His show is 3 hours, but without commercials, it's about an hour or 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, if you were familiar with the last episode of KSN, I titled it called Catching Up on Sports. Well, I actually changed the name of that title because this episode is really me attempting to catch up on sports. Okay. So I changed the latest episode, the last episode called Missed Quite a Lot of Sporting Events. And that's true. I missed quite a lot, which is why there was a lot to talk about. And that's why that episode was 3 hours. Okay. Anyways, you see this at the bottom left text? It says, "What sports news I've heard?" Well, I haven't heard much. I haven't watched any sports. I know, ever since the 3 hour episode, I haven't watched any because I had a pretty busy weekend. Okay. Which I will get into because it is sports related. All right, so what sports news have I heard so far, or right now? Well, the big thing that happened this past weekend was the Masters, the golf tournament. Um, if you follow a lot of the KSN episodes, you barely hear me talk about golf, and the reason why is because I'm not a golf fan. But I'm sure the Masters. I mean, I know that the Masters is the biggest tournament. I've heard golfer names before. Like, I've obviously heard of Tiger Woods. I've heard of Phil Mickelson. I've heard of Scotty Scheffler. Okay? I've heard of Rory McIlroy. And I heard that Rory McIlroy won the Masters again. Wait, let me look that up to see if that's true. I know he won it last year. Did he win it again this year? Who knows? Because social media, not everything on social media you see is true. Yep, he won the Masters. Scotty Scheffler came in second. So this is interesting because on Saturday night I was listening to Mad Dog Sports Radio live, and I heard that Rory had a pretty bad Saturday at the Masters. So I'm like, oh, he's probably going to get eliminated. But somehow he was able to come back and win. And I know that this is the first Masters without Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson since 1994. Over 30 years, 30 plus years. No Tiger, no Phil. Like, wow. But those guys, they're in their 50s, so that was the big thing that happened in sports was the Masters. I didn't watch any of it. Yeah, I just couldn't, and at the same time, I didn't really want to. What else happened? Well, obviously, the MLB season has begun. The UFL season has begun. I recorded every UFL game, and I still haven't seen any of the UFL games or highlights because I had a busy weekend. Okay. I would like to watch the very first one of the season, so I guess I will do that. I'm most likely I'm not going to watch all the UFL games that I recorded because if I do that, I might not be able to catch up to, you know, to the present part of the season, if you know what I mean. NBA and NHL, They're wrapping up their regular seasons. Um, that's about it. NFL draft is coming up. That's usually on the last weekend of April. Next weekend, or I should say this weekend, is WrestleMania. Okay, and I'll talk more about that, I guess, on Friday's episode. I'll talk about WrestleMania. All right. I'll have to get back and listen to wrestling podcasts this week because it is WrestleMania week. All right. So, what else? See, I would get a lot of ESPN notifications, but it's hard to remember them all because I don't really write this stuff down. So there was probably some big MLB news that I missed. Oops, excuse me. But I made my division winners, my division predictions, which teams winning the divisions. I heard that the Seattle Mariners were off to a not so good of a start. But hey, that team might still win the division. It's a season that's just started, you know. And so that's about it. I feel like there's more, but I feel like there's more news, but I can't really think of any. But yeah, there's quite a lot going on right now in sports because, like I said, MLB and UFL they started their seasons like over 2 weeks ago. NBA and NHL they're wrapping up their regular seasons. WrestleMania is this weekend. Next weekend, I believe, is the NFL draft. The following weekend, that's coming up. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot going on, and you know, and NBA and NHL playoffs are starting. I believe this weekend. So it's a lot. There is a lot to follow. It's like more madness in April and May. Spring madness. Yeah, and I did mention in the previous episode that I'm listening to podcast episodes from like a week ago because I took a break, a hiatus on listening to podcasts because I wanted to. I wanted to, but now I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to catch up on what I missed, which takes a lot of time because there are a lot of podcasts that I follow. Okay. And I guess that's why I decided to make my own podcast. But like I said, there are times where I don't really feel like doing a KSN episode. But I remember, I did say I'm going to do it on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So 3 episodes this week. And I guess next week it'll be back to Monday and Friday, or maybe Tuesdays and Fridays. Twice a week. Alright. Let me see if I get any news. Let's look at my phone. Let's see here. Oh, I checked the NHL standings the other night. I think I said this in the last episode, but the Florida Panthers, a 2-time back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, are not in the playoffs. That is kind of surprising, honestly. And I heard that the NHL teams that used to be pretty bad are now good again, like the Buffalo Sabres. Finally, for the first time since 2011, the Buffalo Sabres are in the NHL playoffs. It's about time. Like, wow, a city like Buffalo that loves hockey. I think they like their hockey team more than their football team, even though their football team has been great. But I heard that every Sabres game, home Sabres game, have been sold out. So that just shows you, wow, they love their team, even though for many years the team sucked until um, this year. So, yeah. Let me plug in my phone real quick, charge it up so I won't forget. All right. Next topic I want to talk about is I went to the last minor league hockey game of the season, which was this past Saturday night. Okay. Um, yeah, I had a pretty busy weekend. Saturday night, I went out to go see the last minor league hockey game of the season. And Sunday, I had a big hangout day with my friends, so I didn't watch any sports. I couldn't watch any sports. Okay? So, um, I got some catching up to do, mainly for the UFL, because out of all the. I am a pretty big fan of the UFL, so yeah, that's the league that I want to catch up on. Because, there's going to be MLB, there's games every night, you know? That's the thing. And their season's 6 months. The regular season, I should say. All right. So, yeah, I went to the last minor league hockey game of the season. They're called the Baton Rouge Zydeco. This was their third season. And I believe. So the 2025-26 season, I went to 3 of their games. And I believe this was my 6th game overall. I went to 1 game in the 2023-24 season. I went to 2 in the 2024-25 season. And I went to 3 in the 2025-26 season. So that's a total of 6 games. And every time I go to a game, I am entertained. Yeah, which means I find it more entertaining to go to a hockey game in person than watching it on TV. Because when you watch it on TV, it's not that easy. Because of the players are skating so fast. It's not easy to follow where the puck is on ice. But you can get pretty good at it if you watch a lot of hockey games. If you watch a lot of hockey games, that's probably your number 1 favorite sport. Okay? Now, you can listen to hockey games on the radio. I cannot imagine doing that. I can't imagine listening to a hockey game on the radio. But those announcers are just amazing. I feel like hockey announcers, they don't get enough credit. They are just amazing at what they do, calling these games. It's such a fast pace. You got to be quick, and you can't mess up. When you're live, you're live. You can't mess up. It's horse racing announcers are also like that. Hey, we got the Kentucky Derby coming up. Larry Colmus, he's been calling the Kentucky Derby for many years. I mean, geez. How does he do it with that many horses in the race? It's just crazy. So they're really good. They really are. I can't imagine doing that. Hey, you heard me called some classic Super Sluggers games. It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty difficult. It took some time to get used to. But I'd say baseball is the best sport to listen to on the radio because, it's not super fast paced. There's little action. So in between pitches, you can tell stories. That is so cool. You can tell stories. Like if you watch games, they'll have a special guest in the booth with the announcers, and then that guy, like a Hall of Famer, he'll tell stories. That's really cool. Vin Scully, to me, the greatest announcer, greatest baseball announcer of all time. He's told so many stories because he knows a lot. So, yeah. So I went to the last minor league hockey game of the season, and I did that last year's as well. I went to the last game to their season as well. Yeah, I wanted to, because why not? It's the last game of the season, and they did not make the playoffs. I checked the standings; they were like third to last place. So that's unfortunate, but I was entertained. I did a video there. Um, I did 2 vlogs there when I was at the 2 previous games. And I did another vlog there, so I guess I'll release that soon on Eric Super Magnificent. Um, yeah, it was me, my parents, and my big brother. We were sitting behind the glass, and I did a KSN short, letting y'all know, so that you know where I was sitting. I was sitting behind the glass, up close, and it's funny because they're actually the handicap seats, but we bought them, which they were really the most expensive seats because you're up close. But that was our second time sitting behind the glass. Okay, the best part is that you get all this room. You know how when you're sitting in the stands, it's kind of cramped in because that's how they can fit as many seats as possible. But for this, where we were sitting, a lot of leg room. You get to move your chair, so that's awesome. But it's the most expensive. But at the same time, I guess it was worth it. So yeah, it was entertaining. Obviously, the ending. The ending was kind of sad because it was basically, the end of the season. But it felt like, it's hard to explain. I did record some of it, but I'll try my best to explain it. They were basically thanking the fans, obviously, because without the fans, there wouldn't be a team. Fans' butts in the seats equals making money. It's true. When you have poor attendance, most likely the team's going to be moving. But this was their 3rd season. But the ending, like after the game ended, they obviously had like a little ceremony. They showed like a video package of their highlights of the season. And they waved the crowd, man. And the way it went out was kind of sad. It almost felt like they were saying goodbye. It almost felt like this is it. They're not coming back. This is their last game. They're moving. It's like they're leaving the city after this game. That's what it felt like. I'm like, I hope there's another season. Was there a lot of people? Yeah. I had a feel, because it's the last game, of the season. Even though the team had a losing record. But like I said, that ending, the little ceremony that they had at the end, it felt like they were saying goodbye. I mean, I know it was goodbye to the season, but it felt like it was goodbye. Like that's it. Not gonna have a team next season. That's what it sort of felt like that. So let's hope. I hope they have another season next year. I remember their first game was on Halloween night, and I wanted to go. I wanted to go on opening their first game, but it was on Halloween night. And Halloween night there was a World Series game on Halloween night, so I obviously didn't want to go. I had to watch the World Series. So maybe if they do come back next season, which I hope they do, yeah, it's usually late October. we'll see. We'll see when their first game is, if they do have it again. So you'll see the big video on Eric Super Magnificent. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. But every time I go to these minor league hockey games, it's entertaining. And I'm just kind of surprised that South Louisiana does have a minor league hockey team. You know, over 10 years ago, I went to a Lafayette minor league hockey game. They were called the Lafayette Ice Gators. And I actually still have, I bought a shirt there, and I actually still have that shirt. And I once tried it on not too long ago, and it fits pretty well. It's a little tight, because, I was still growing at the time. I was, 14 and a half. But it was comfy. I was going to wear that shirt, but I didn't. Because winter season was over, And I got to be honest, they had the AC on. It felt really nice. It was nice and cool inside. So, yeah. Anyways, that's that. If they do come back next season, I would like to go to a game with some friends, or at least with one of my friends. One of my friends, he actually went to a game. So, yeah. Okay, guys, that's that. Next, the main thing about this episode is, if you listen to the last episode, I did say that I wanted to play some clips of me and one of my friends. We had like a sports talk conversation. If you're familiar with my friends on the main channel, his name is Hamza, and he was actually featured in a KSN episode. It was what episode was it? I believe it was episode 95. Okay? We had a sports talk conversation. And I want to say, not too long ago, I played a phone call, like a part of a phone call with him and someone else, my former French teacher, Monsieur Leclerc, if I can find it here. Bear with me, guys. I mean, I could just pause it, so I guess I'll do that. Okay, I found it. It was episode 114, the phone call clips. So, alright, so I'm going to play this clip. This was from March 22nd, so I know that was quite some time ago. We were talking, and I actually showed him the crazy March Madness ending, so hopefully the video won't get blocked, and if it does, I'll have to cut that part out, and yeah, it is what it is, because I remember I did a live stream of me watching 4 March Madness games at once, and I think I showed too much of my big TV because the stream got taken down. Alright. Anyways, here is that conversation with my friend Hamza, and I'll be back after that. Enjoy.
Hello. Hi.
What do you think the Saints are going to do this year?
We got to wait until a month, the NFL draft.
Well, do you like what they've done in free agency? Because they've gone, what was it?
I haven't really heard much. I don't really follow the off-season much.
Oh, that's kind of the fun part of watching.
You think?
You're trying to delude yourself to believing you can win, and you're not going to win.
All about the money, you know.
I think I've liked so far what they've done. It's just, I don't know who to, I think they're going to draft a receiver.
I don't. They have a. Cause I forgot who their quarterback is now.
Tyler Shaw.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad in December.
Well,
because that was when they won. Finally.
He looked pretty good. I'm not going to say he's going to light the league on fire, but he looked like he had potential. You know, we
I
still
mean,
gotta
we might give him another chance. I don't know.
well, he's going to be the starter.
I mean, they gotta improve. Yeah.
But I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl this year.
I'm sure Seattle will be good again, and the Rams.
I think the Rams are the favorite.
Oh, you know what? They're probably going to win it because it's in L.A. next year.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like, oh, it's rigged. I don't want them to win it again.
I kind of like it. I mean, I know we shouldn't like the Rams because of that game, but
I know that was a different team back then, but still.
yeah, I don't think they have any of the same players. But I still,
Yeah, this is mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like a lot. I want to see Matthew Stafford get one more ring before
He's going to come back.
Well, I think if he wins, he's going to retire.
This might be his last year. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he did. He played well,
He had his
though.
best year last year.
And he was the MVP, right? Wow.
I think if he can win the Super Bowl, it's going to be it. And then I don't know what the Rams are going to do. No, they got no. Oh, I don't know who they're going to get for quarterback after him.
See, Rams, Seahawks, that was the real Super Bowl.
Mhm. That was a great
the
game.
two best teams.
I like that game.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see.
I just don't want to see the Chiefs win again.
I really want to see
I
Josh
would-
Allen or Lamar Jackson.
I just don't
you
trust
know?
them. Like, there's a lot of
They choke. Ugh.
Yeah, specifically Lamar.
Yeah.
Because like Josh Allen, I mean, he loses usually like
It's
he
the Buffalo curse.
It's like something always goes wrong. I mean, last game he didn't play well really, but
The
but-
turnovers.
Yeah, but beforehand he's usually pretty good in the playoffs. Just something bad. Always they lose something.
Like for once, you're not playing the Chiefs. This is your chance, and then they.
I mean, Broncos are
you still blow it, but until that Bo Nix injury. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like to see Broncos win it, but I would love to see the Saints. I don't think they're going to win it anytime soon. I think the Falcons are going to kind of suck.
That division sucks.
Yeah, I think we're
That
probably-
used to be the best division,
We're
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago we were stacked. I think it was the Bucks who were the only team that wasn't
Yeah,
really
that was.
good. And now the Bucks are probably the best, but
Even though they're not really good, they're about
Carolina,
average.
yeah, Carolina. They've done
Didn't they? They almost beat the Rams in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that was
well,
weird.
They beat them in the regular season.
Yeah.
And almost did it again.
What the heck?
If they hadn't scored so quickly, they would have won. I think. Like they gave them too much time.
And some people, they don't like them hosting a playoff game because of their win-loss
That's tough.
record.
You know what? If you're good enough, you'll win on the road.
Yeah.
I think if you win the division, you should get a home playoff game. I know it's weird if you're a losing team.
Even though, weren't they 8 and 9?
Yeah, they're in.
Oh, I mean, that's so rare when that happens. But,
Yeah, it's like I think 5 times it's ever happened.
And they almost won. Wow.
That's pretty fun. Yeah, I guess if Carolina's kind
Who
of
knows? I mean, I'm looking forward to the draft, the first round
Yeah,
draft.
I'm gonna watch it. If we, I wish we could collab on that, but
That's on a Thursday evening. Yeah. Well, we know who the first pick is, right?
yeah, we should.
For the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
That team sucked for a long time. It would be
They-
nice if they get better. Yeah. And Cleveland Browns, they also. Well, now they have Sanders, Shador Sanders.
No, he sucks, dude.
I mean, he's just getting started.
Yeah, but he just kind of sucks.
Or maybe it's just the Cleveland Browns organization sucks as a whole.
I think they both kind of suck. The Browns are kind of just doomed forever. Like they have some.
They've never been
they
to a
have
Super Bowl.
They have a good defense, but offense they just are terrible. And they had that dumb contract with Watson.
Oh,
Yeah.
Watson. Hey, he's done. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they haven't been to a Super Bowl. Saints have only been to one Super Bowl and they won it.
Mhm.
And that was
And they were really
17
bad
years ago. Or
in the old days.
16.
Yeah.
I remember that was my first NFL game. I watched that Super Bowl.
Yeah, I do remember them having it on. I wasn't watching
I
sports.
wasn't paying much attention to
I
it.
mean, we were only, what, 8
I was-
years old? Yeah.
I was 6. I didn't know what was going on.
And that was right before I met you.
because that was the first. That was the first football game I watched, and I really didn't know what was going on, and I was just kind of somewhat paying attention, but
So you first got into NASCAR, right?
like 2011.
Yeah, that
And
was
then I
like
watched it for
next
like
year.
3 years, and then I was watching a lot of football back then,
Okay. Wow.
and then I just kind of stopped at like middle school. I stopped. I wasn't
And then
watching anything.
And then now you kind of got back into it.
Well, now I'm back. I like all sports.
It's nice, I guess. I mean, it's different eras. We
Yeah.
have our favorite years. I mean, I like the old NASCAR more.
I mean, I agree. I love older races like the 2000s, but I still get a kick out of it. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody because you're gonna really you probably wouldn't like it. But
Eh.
I have some drivers I like, and sometimes the racing's good. Sometimes it's not good, but it's,
You never know. Yep.
usually it's decent. It's not like in the past there was more races were better.
Yeah. Okay.
And the drivers back then, I like the older drivers, but they're all retired.
There's a few left, like Kyle Busch.
But he sucks now.
Oh, he does. Okay. What about Denny Hamlin?
He's still pretty good. You know, he's
Okay.
he's 45 now.
Oh, is he that old? Oh.
Yeah, he might have like I think one more or 2 more years left, and then he might retire. But he's like the
Those are like the only original.
those are the only guys there, old
Just
guys that are
about.
kind of left.
Joey Logano, he's kind of been around a while.
Yeah, he's
But
still surprisingly.
He's not as old. Right?
He's because he started when he was like
Really
18.
young.
He was 18.
18?
I think, or 19 when he first.
Wow.
Yeah, he was 19
That's
when he
crazy.
first started.
Some athletes, they start that young. Yeah.
And
That means they're that good.
he's won a couple championships.
Okay. Isn't there a race happening now?
It
It's
just-
Sunday.
it just finished.
Oh, it ended. Oh, okay. I like the night races. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they don't do it. If you're gonna watch a race, I would say watch the Coca-Cola 600
Oh, that
in
Memorial
Charlotte.
Day.
That's Memorial Day.
On Sunday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same day as the Indy 500.
That's like the biggest racing day.
That's I would say
For
one
both.
of that's one of the best races that you can watch.
That's
and
a-
it's at night, and it's a really
600 miles. Dang.
it doesn't go take as long as you might think. It's a really fun race, honestly. Charlotte's one of the best tracks.
Last year I did tune in. It was on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, they started doing races on Amazon. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be on Prime again.
See, now they're taking over sports.
I mean, I don't mind it. I have a Prime account.
Oh, if you have it, that's good. And now Netflix, they're trying to do the same
Wait,
thing.
NFL. Because I think they're doing, what is it, Thanksgiving?
They did the Christmas games, even though the Christmas games were not that intriguing.
I don't, it's just like, I understand Thanksgiving's a tradition, but I don't see the point of other holidays. Unless it's on Sunday.
NBA is Christmas. That's their day. Yeah, they've had that forever. But I don't watch sports on Christmas.
I don't know. I would hate to be an athlete and having to miss Christmas.
and you lose.
That's like the worst way to celebrate.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Netflix, they're going to be hosting the first MLB game.
Are they?
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday night.
Really? I didn't know they were doing MLB.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the only game they're going to be doing or.
I think Prime is doing MLB. Am I not mistaken?
Um,
MLB's all over the place, really.
I know they do. They do on Apple TV Plus. They do that too on
'Cause, like,
Friday night.
The only MLB I can watch really is like on Fox when they usually like
Saturday.
Saturday or whatever.
Yeah,
Usually they play the I think an Astros game or whatever.
usually the big time teams. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean baseball has so many games.
NBC's back.
They're doing NBA.
Yeah, they do that too.
Oh, they're doing baseball?
Yeah,
Dang,
on
they-
Sunday night.
No, I'll tune in on
Used
that.
to be on ESPN. Yeah.
Well, that's better. I don't have ESPN.
Oh, okay. That's the thing. Now you gotta like search this up. What is it on? What network? Now the streaming services they're taking over.
Yeah.
I have Peacock, so there's
you
a
do?
lot. There's a lot on there sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
think
gonna get everything. That's a lot of money.
I have Prime, and
They have Netflix and Prime.
I mean it's a lot of money if you like Prime. We just kind of we use Primes for delivery anyway, so we might as well just watch it.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah. All right.
At least my dad does. My mom doesn't like Amazon that much, but my dad just buys stuff all the
really?
time.
Oh, I guess your mom, she prefers shopping in person.
Well,
Or
no, it's just my dad's more compulsive about buying. He's like, I need to buy something. He's like, oh, look at this. I can buy it. I'm going to buy
A
it.
lot of times it's not at the stores. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon has good deals. It's just, I don't buy as much stuff as he does.
Oh, okay. And Brad used to do Amazon.
He's trying to get back, I think.
He had to get, they laid him off
Yeah.
because of something happened.
Yeah. I mean, it's a decent pay. I think it's $20 an hour,
Oh, wow.
which is, you know,
That big van.
I mean, if you can just drive a van.
Maybe I could do that with him. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't
Yeah,
know.
if they're hiring. I don't know if they're going to be hiring because everything's slowing down.
I mean, there is a lot of people working. I don't know. I mean, I've never been to a warehouse.
I know Amazon's not exactly known for the best, to be the best employer.
He used to do FedEx, so
Mhm.
he did not like it. So I don't know.
If you can work for the U.S. Post Office,
USPS?
Yeah, that's usually a pretty good job.
Not UPS.
Not UPS.
Okay.
USPS. That's the official post office.
Yeah.
Postal Service.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Huh.
Or you can be a trucker.
Alright. How real
I think
life
they're actually like looking for truckers.
They do have trucking school. Oh man.
Yeah, I guess you just have to like the road a lot.
Yeah, I drove all the way to Houston. I don't know if I told you that.
How long was it? 8 hours?
No, not that long. Well, we stopped on the way to Buc-ee's. You know where Buc-ee's is?
I know. I want to go to one. There's not one near here.
Yeah, there's not one.
I mean, it's probably very busy anyway.
It was. Yeah. That was my first time, and we spent like 2 hours there. I mean, we weren't in a hurry.
How big is it really? Is it like as big as they say it is?
The inside? Oh, it's not like Walmart big, but
I mean, it's a gas station.
Yeah, they have like 50 pumps.
Jesus Christ.
But it's cheap though.
Is it?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, might as well get gas. It's only under $2 a gallon.
I wish I missed those days.
Yeah. I guess that's why everything is a good deal there. Yeah. But that was my first time. So, and they have food there, but the only bad thing is you can't eat there. It's all
really?
takeout. Yeah.
I would have
So we
thought
had-
they had some tables or something.
They did not.
I know they serve brisket, which is kind of fun.
Well, yeah, they're open 24 hours. So.
Yeah.
Well, truckers, they can't go there.
They go to like lots or whatever.
They have their own. Yeah. But yeah, so I got this souvenir at the game. It's nice. I think there's stuff.
Oh, you gotta clean it.
Yeah, I gotta wash it. The souvenir. Yeah. But yeah, that was my first time going in like 2017, so it's been a while. It was nice to be back. So, but it was storming during the game, but luckily it was indoors.
Well, they have a track.
Yeah, and I saw like lightning out the window.
Oh, that's interesting.
But on the way back,
they don't play baseball in the rain, right? Like unlike football.
no, not like pour it down.
If it's like drizzling, they do, right?
Yeah, they can. But if it gets too wet, yeah, they'll
Because like
stop
football,
at the
they don't
game.
play unless there's lightning. They're playing.
Yeah, soccer's like that too. I think. Yeah, even they played some. I've seen soccer games in the snow. Like, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
really? I've never.
It's
seen
so rare though.
that has to be crazy. I don't know how would they play.
Yeah, and they're wearing their outfits like it's no big deal. I don't know. I don't know if you know, they've had NHL hockey games outdoors at a stadium.
I've seen some. I think it's like an all-star game or whatever. Is it an actual?
Oh, yeah, I think one of them is.
I forgot where they did it.
Oh, they had one in Tampa. And somehow it was cold in Tampa that night, so they were lucky.
Yeah. Do you root for any team in the NHL?
No, not really. I mean, I don't really follow it much. Same with the NBA. I mean, their playoffs are coming up, so I guess that's always interesting.
I don't want to see Thunder win the game.
Oh, OKC.
Yeah. Who's I don't even know who to root for.
That NBA Finals did not get a lot of ratings. Cause,
Really? I thought it was pretty. I watched it. It was.
I mean, I know it went to 7 games, but I guess
because it was smaller markets. That's what.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Because
LA.
it was Oklahoma and Indiana.
Now Indiana sucks.
Well, yeah, because their big player got hurt.
Out for the year.
Yeah, in the final, which sucks because I think they were going to win the game if he didn't get hurt.
Dude, that was the sad.
I was devastated. I was like, this game is over. I was so sad because I really wanted to see them win because it would.
They've never won it. Oh.
Yeah, but they were just huge underdogs.
Oh,
Like,
they
nobody
were.
gave them a chance.
They
Everybody
beat-
thought they were going to get swept or lose in 5 games, and they forced Game 7. And the way they started off, they looked like they were going to maybe beat him.
Oh.
And then he tears his Achilles or whatever. That was that. It was over.
And that's a long healing process. Dude, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't because I think the Pelicans still suck. So
They've never been good.
yeah, I don't think they've ever.
Even back then, they were called the Hornets.
Yeah, and Charlotte. I know Charlotte. Is Charlotte still called the Hornets?
Yeah.
I know they've been usually. Are they decent this year? I don't know.
The Hornets? I don't know either. I haven't checked the standings.
I know Utah is like the worst.
I know Boston's always been pretty good.
Yeah, the Celtics are usually good. They won it.
Oh,
Like
I think
2 years
San
ago.
Antonio got better.
Oh yeah, that's the team that was.
That team used to be really bad. Now they're good again. Okay.
Well, they won a lot of championships.
It's just been a while, I think. Yeah. Boston, they've tied with LA Lakers on the most
No, I think
championships.
I think they're ahead now by one.
By one?
I think
Oh yeah, Boston did win one a
I
couple
think
years ago.
Like 2 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think they're ahead by one.
All right.
I know they hate one another, but
They did play a lot in the old days. Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of legendary players. They're kind of like New York Yankees.
it's like Yankees versus Dodgers, which was
That was that World Series.
yeah, that was disappointing. But
I rooted for Yankees in that one.
I rooted for the Dodgers,
But now you don't want them to win it again.
well, no, I'd rather see somebody.
Any other team.
I don't know who's going to be good.
I think the Phillies will be good again. Yeah.
Are they?
Philadelphia. Bryce Harper.
Well, they always kind of falter at the end.
They kind of, yeah. I would like to see them win it.
I like to see. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to see them win it because they
Kyle
have
Schwarber, he's good.
Cubs. I'd like to see Cubs win it.
They might get better. Yeah. They have Alex Bregman, the former Houston Astros third baseman. Yeah.
Yeah, Cubs. I'd like to see win.
Cubbies.
Who else is good?
Do you remember the 2016 World
I
Series?
didn't watch it. I remember hearing about it.
That was such a...
That was so big.
Yeah. Last year's was really good, but man, I really wanted to run.
I went back and watched your stream because you were streaming that.
Oh, you found it?
I found it, and I was like, oh, I need to see his reaction to when they hit the game-tying home run.
Oh, you found it? I did it. Hey, we could do that if you want to maybe do a phone call or something. Yeah. We used to do that during the Super Bowl.
I
Maybe you don't
remember,
remember.
yeah.
With Braden. Yeah.
That was a long time ago. That was like 2014.
Yeah. Or we could maybe, I don't know, do a meetup somewhere. If you want, I don't know.
Oh, the problem is if you know,
If you really, oh yeah, if you're not working, yeah. Because it's usually on the weekend, night game, yeah.
the Super Bowl maybe, but
I don't know, yeah. Now we're in spring, there's gonna be a lot going on. March Madness is happening.
yeah, I don't follow.
I usually, I do a bracket, but it's always a disaster.
I don't know who's in it or who's playing really. I know it's big. I know they only get one shot.
Only one game at a time.
Yeah. But I haven't followed college basketball before.
Yeah. We root for Arkansas because that's where he went. So
Is Arkansas good? Are they
they won last night. Yeah.
Is LSU in the bracket or are they bad?
Not the men, but the women's are. They're really good.
Well, I know women's is usually pretty good.
Oh yeah, they won earlier today.
Are they still? Okay, they're still in it.
They, yeah. They won.
I saw a score. I don't know if it was a real score or not. It was like Florida. I think won by 50 points or something.
In the men's.
Yeah.
Last night. Yeah, they are one of the best. They won it last year, so
Okay.
they'll go for back to back.
Is Arkansas still alive?
Yeah, now they'll play on Thursday next. Now they're in the Sweet 16.
Is it 32 teams?
It's 64.
Oh, it's 64.
So you have to win 6 games to win the championship.
God,
that is a lot.
I didn't realize it was that big.
But they have like a lot of little time universities in it. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think is the best right
I
now?
had either. Well, I made 2 brackets. I had either Duke or Florida.
I think Duke is usually pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. There was a crazy ending last night. I don't know if you heard about
What happened?
Vanderbilt against Nebraska.
No, I didn't see it. What happened?
Like the last 2 sets. I might have to just show it to you on the video.
Yeah, I've seen crazy endings to basketball games, but
It was kind of crazy. See if I can find it. Yeah.
Hey, that's the one good thing about YouTube.
Sometimes I watch old events for fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
At Zootopia. Yeah.
I've never seen this. How they used to.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
Ah. Okay.
But that was like what, almost 10 years.
A couple years
That was
ago.
a while ago.
I'm not really into movies as much.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
And I kind of grew up watching.
I haven't watched a
March Madness. Yeah, they're on the channel. If I can find their channel. Oh, these are the live games.
Just
it's
like
on here.
uh,
I'm gonna just go
let
to
me
this
see if
channel.
I can.
That's Shaquille O'Neal. He's in a bunch of commercials.
He's such a sellout.
You know he played at LSU.
Yeah, my mom told me about it. Met him
the
once.
same. No.
Can you find
the clip? I should be able to.
you don't want to search? What was it? Nebraska versus.
Oh, I could. Yeah, I could have done that. I hadn't thought of that. I'll just do that.
What?
Oops.
Final 2 minutes?
Oh, here we go. Oh, you found it on yours?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, here, the insane ending. Oh, here it is. We'll just play this for now. I saw this live last night. I was like, whoa, that's kind of nuts. And they play these in, this is in Oklahoma City, so there was a lot of Nebraska fans.
Yeah,
It felt like a home
Nebraska's
game.
like-
Yeah.
Although Tennessee's not that far, but.
Yeah, Vanderbilt's in Nashville. Yeah. But somehow there were a lot more Nebraska fans.
It's not that surprising. Let's see.
I don't know. Actually, it would be kind of cool to go to a game. Yeah.
Well, if LSU was entering one.
That's true,
Because
yeah.
I don't know when was the last time they've ever won.
Well, you've never been to any of their sports? Not really. Yeah. Alright. I mean, I'll never go to a football game. Still loud, all those people.
Yeah, it's called, what is it? Death Valley?
Yeah. And their baseball team's always pretty good.
Do 3-pointer.
Yeah.
Oh! Damn, he got it.
Yeah.
30 seconds. I think I know how this is going to end.
The thriller ending. Yeah.
Do a 3-pointer, dude. Oh, they're going to honk the ball.
It's tied. Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a time. Oh.
They have timeouts.
Come on, guys. Oh. Oh, I thought he almost lost it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
It's over. They're going to win. Oh, 2 seconds. Hold on a minute.
He just made it. He went for it. Timeout? Yeah.
I mean, they have to go for it.
Dude, these fans are nuts.
This is going to be crazy. Yeah, I can imagine watching this live. This would be crazy.
Yeah.
2 seconds. Let's see. Why do I feel like
I mean,
they're
he
gonna,
just went
I feel
for
like
it.
they're going to shoot a 3-pointer. Yeah, there's going to be like 0.1 second, and then Nebraska somehow wins.
They're gonna have to go for it. Yeah.
Look at that guy.
He's like a wrestler. Jeez. 2.2, you have to be fast. Oh gosh.
Yeah, be real. Wait, is he starting from all the way over there?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way. Wait, is there actually a way?
Yep.
No way.
yeah.
I thought he had
He
it.
almost made it. Dude, you can't get any closer than
Oh,
that.
I thought he had it for a second. That's crazy.
They would have won. Vanderbilt would have won if they would have made it.
Dude, he almost had it. That was crazy.
Dude, you can't make this stuff up. Oh man, that's such a
Oh, he's
heartbreaking.
crying.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
feel
sucks.
for him.
I mean, they were this close. I thought.
Oh.
I'm surprised he even got the ball in time.
Yeah, and he was that close. Oh. I mean, that's always exciting ending in basketball. Yeah. Buzzer beaters.
He almost. That was as close as you could get it.
Yeah.
Especially from that far.
Uh-huh. Half court? Jeez, bro. Yo, that was a good attempt. Oh. Oh, in and out, bro. Wow. It was so close. Oh my gosh. Oh. Dang,
Dang,
bro,
man, that's-
that is. Yeah, nuts.
I'll suck. Vanderbilt can suck it. They're SEC.
You don't root for SEC other than LSU, I guess.
Usually.
Mainly football.
Unless it's like, I don't know, Alabama versus Vanderbilt. I'll root for Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, Alabama's like the most hated in football, really. Oh, they are in this basketball too.
Are they?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there is actually another one. My father told me about this one. He saw this live the other day. Let's see. At Kentucky. Yeah. Kentucky's always pretty good in basketball.
Versus who?
Santa Clara. There was a crazy that went into overtime. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Sometimes there's upsets.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
That's always exciting when the big team goes down. Yeah. Santa Clara, that's in California, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, they would have like 4 games on at the same time. Jeez, it's hard to keep up with all of them. This isn't St. Louis, so there was more Kentucky fans, I'm sure. Yeah, a lot of blue. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, close.
Uh-oh. Gotta be careful.
Santa Clara was winning. Wow.
No, if they get another shot, it's gonna be pretty bad.
Wow. Yeah. First time in 30 years they're in this. That's something.
Oh!
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a player wearing 00? That's weird. I'm not sure if they're here. I hear a door. Let's see if they message me.
Oh! Oh, did...
Uh-oh, timeout? Wow. Final timeout.
Are they gonna go for overtime?
Huh.
They gotta be careful. They gotta be careful because they have 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. They're not careful.
Oh, it went in. Okay.
Yeah, but there's 9 seconds.
They're going to go for the win.
Uh-oh. It's over. They won.
Wow. I got a lot of Santa Clara fans.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. How does that happen in 2 seconds? What the heck? You're going into overtime.
Holy shit.
Dude, no way.
That was
Oh, gosh. That's nuts. And that counted. He got it off in time.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Oh. Yep, it's official.
Oh, he just got it off.
Dude, no way. Steph Curry would be proud of him, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still not over because
Yeah, it went into overtime. Almost an upset, dude. Wow.
So Kentucky won?
Yeah, they actually did.
Man,
Overtime.
that was almost.
They almost lost. Santa Clara was winning with 2 seconds left. How does this happen? Oh my gosh. Hey, that's the one. That's the one great, exciting thing about this sport. Man, dude, isn't that nuts? Yeah.
Imagine if it wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah. I guess that's why they call it March Madness. They have all the crazy games. So I guess we'll see. Last year, the Final Four had the 4 best teams, so which is a good thing. It's good to see the best 4 teams go at it. That could happen again. We'll see. So anyway, I guess that was not them. All right. Yeah, it's after 6, so I don't know when should we go to main event.
I guess we go. I mean,
Probably
I guess
at
we'll have to
8. Yeah.
We'll probably have to go straight.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, there is the clip. There is one more clip I want to show y'all, but I will save that at the end of this episode. So yeah, that was a conversation with Hamza from a couple weeks ago. Next time we do a video conversation, then I'll try to show you that as soon as possible, because I know that was a while ago. But hey, better than not showing it at all. All right. Now to the birthdays. Normally I would do belated birthday, today's birthday, and early birthday. But because I'll be back on Wednesday, like 2 days later again, for this episode I can only do belated birthdays and today's birthdays. Because if I do happy early birthday, which are the Tuesday birthdays, that's also happy belated birthday for the Wednesday KSN episode, if that makes any sense. All right. Okay, so to the belated birthdays, there's actually only 3 birthdays total in this episode. 2 belated birthdays and 1 today's birthday. Okay, so the 2 belated birthdays are tennis players. Okay? And those players are Jennifer Brady and Matteo Berrettini. All right, so we'll start off with Jennifer Brady first. No, she's not related to Tom Brady. So Jennifer Brady, American tennis player who made her Grand Slam debut at the 2014 U.S. Open. She reached her first Grand Slam final at the 2021 Australian Open, where she lost to Naomi Osaka. I remember that. Back then, I watched more tennis than I do now, and she was the surprising player. She was the surprising player to be in that final. Before fame, she attended UCLA. She completed her sophomore year of college before going professional in 2014. Trivia: she gained fame in 2020 when she defeated Maria Sharapova and Ashley Barty at the Brisbane International. Family life. Her parents are named Elizabeth and Patrick. She has a twin sister named Jessica. Oh, okay. Associated with, she was endorsed by Asics for clothing and shoes, a brand also worn by Novak Djokovic. All right. Unfortunately for her, she's been dealing with an injury. So, like, recent years, she barely played tennis due to an injury. Injuries, they suck big time. Let me look her up here. Oh, she was at the Charleston Open not too long ago. So, it looks like she kind of just got back into competing. She was also in the Miami Open, Indian Wells, which was last month. Okay, so she kind of got back into playing. That's great. Let me see what kind of injury she was dealing with. Oh, knee surgery. She had to get knee surgery. She was playing in 2023. So it says in Wikipedia, in January 2024, she announced that she needed surgery on her right knee and expected to be out of competitive action for a lengthy period of time. And she's been out of action for more than 2 years. Okay. She's actually in a tennis podcast on YouTube called The Player's Box. With 3 other female players. Desiree Krajcek, Jessica Pegula, and Madison Keys. Yeah, they're all in a tennis podcast on YouTube, which is really cool. I got into listening to that. It's funny because back in the Australian Open, there was a match between Jessica Pegula and Madison Keys. Great friends. They were in the co-hosts of their podcast, but they had to play against each other. So, yeah. All right, next birthday is another one, Matteo Berrettini from Rome, Italy, an Italian player, singles and doubles tennis player that has been ranked as high as 8th in the world. He reached the finals He reached the finals at Wimbledon in 2021 where he was defeated. And I remember that. He faced Novak Djokovic. Before fame, he made his professional tennis debut in 2017 during the Italian Open. Trivia, he won his first career ATP title in 2018 during the Swiss Open Gstaad, where he defeated Roberto Bautista Agut. In 2021, he pulled out of the Tokyo Olympics due to a thigh injury. Family life. He was born of French and Brazilian descent. His brother Jacopo and his ex-girlfriend Angela Tomljanovic are both tennis players. His ex-girlfriend is Ayla Tomljanovic. I've heard of her name, but it's hard to pronounce her name. She's an Australian player. I never knew they dated each other. They both broke up in 2022. Associated with, during the 2021 French Open, he lost to Novak Djokovic. And that was the year where Novak won the French Open that year. So I remember Matteo. Unfortunately, his ranking has been dropping because once in a while I'll check the tennis rankings, and I'm like, when I scroll down, I would see some like familiar names, and I'm like, wow, this player used to be in the top 10. Now he's ranked number 50. I'm like, what the heck? I'm telling you, the rankings can change dramatically, especially when a player drops the rankings like crazy. It's like, what happened? You know, what happened to this player? This player used to be in the top 10. Now this player's ranked number 50. Wait, let's see. What is his ranking right now? Let's look. You can look. Wikipedia will tell you. So Matteo Berrettini. He used to be in the top 10. Now he's ranked number... He's a tall guy. There's a lot of tall players. Highest ranking was number 6 from January 31st, 2022. Now he's number 66. I mean, I know that was 4 years ago. A lot can change in 4 years, but like, damn. It's crazy how fast time can fly by, you know. Alright, the last birthday, which is today's birthday, only one. Can you believe it? Only 3 birthdays, which means Wednesday's episode will probably be 15 birthdays. Sometimes it's like that. I only go by athletes that I've heard of before. I don't go by the most popular athletes. A lot of the most popular athletes are soccer players, but again, I'm not a soccer fan, you know. I've heard a few soccer players, but not much. I've heard of more. I'm not into golf either, but I've heard of more golfers than soccer players. I think it's because there were times where I did watch golf, and because obviously some of my favorite sports talk podcasts, they're going to talk about golf, you know, the Masters, but a lot of times they don't talk about soccer. Even though soccer's the most popular sport in the world, but I guess in America, not many people watch it. Okay, so happy birthday to Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence. Okay, I gotta move that text. So today's birthday is Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence, who was one of the announcers in MLB's opening day game on Netflix. And him with CC Sabathia along with Matt Vasgersian. I did enjoy that commentating team. So if Netflix hosts another game, I hope that's the same announce team, but I doubt it. I doubt that'll be that'll be the same announce team. You know why? You know why I say that? Because Hunter Pence used to play with the San Francisco Giants, and CC Sabathia used to play for the New York Yankees. And the Netflix game was Yankees against Giants. So, I don't know. But anyways, it's Hunter Pence's 43rd birthday. And I remember this player while he was playing. So Hunter Pence, born in Fort Worth, Texas, MLB outfielder who was a member of the 2012 and 2014 World Series champions San Francisco Giants. He began his MLB career with the Houston Astros in 2007. He spent a year with the Philadelphia Phillies before a trade sent to him to San Francisco. Before fame, he batted .395 in college and was named the 2004 Southland Conference Player of the Year. Trivia: he had a famous broken bat, bases loaded hit against the St. Louis Cardinals in Game 7 of the 2012 NLCS that helped propel the Giants to the World Series. Family life: in 2015, he got engaged to YouTuber Let's Get Lexi. What? The two got married on November 26, 2016. Associated with, he was signed by the Phillies to help Ryan Howard and their team, and the team to win their second World Series title. However, it didn't work out, and the team shipped him off to San Francisco after about a year. And that was the beginning of the Giants dynasty. The Giants, they won 3 World Series titles in 5 seasons. Now, is Hunter Pence also like a regular announcer? Let me look him up. By the way, while he was batting up, he never stopped moving. He kept moving. Like, he never stayed still. You know how a lot of the batters, they stay still? But this guy, I remember he kept moving. He kept moving like his foot, you know, or his leg. Oh, he's nicknamed the The Reverend. I didn't know that. So he played for the Houston Astros from 2007 to 11. Then got traded to the Phillies from 2011 to 12. Then from 2012 to 18, he was with the San Francisco Giants. Joined the Texas Rangers in 2019, and then he went back to the Giants in 2020, and then that was his final year. Broadcasting career. On July 18, 2021, Pence debuted as a Giants color analyst for NBC Sports Bay Area. Okay. In March 2022, he joined MLB Network as an analyst. Okay, so he's also an analyst on MLB Network, and he is one of the announcers for the San Francisco Giants. Okay. This is interesting. I'm looking at his personal life. It says during the 2013 season, Pence kept to a strict Paleolithic diet. There have been conflicting reports since about this retention of this diet. Also in 2013, he was diagnosed with Sherman's disease, a spinal disorder that usually develops in adolescence. Huh. Wow. It was not discovered in Pence until his physical, before signing a 5-year, $90 million contract with the San Francisco Giants in September. Okay. Huh. Hey, listen to this 5-tayer. It says that Pence is also a video game streamer on Twitch. That's awesome. And speaking of you, 5-tayer, you actually comment on my 3-hour episode, which is awesome. It would be nice to get more comments from other people, honestly. It would be nice to get more comments. I mean, hey, I tried to do that Q&A episode. It was pretty much only answering 5-tayer's questions. Without his questions, this Q&A would be a complete joke, you know. But hey, I've noticed at the same time, I've noticed that I've gained quite a bit of subscribers, which is a good thing. At least that number is increasing, because if that number is going down, that's not good. Alright. Now, sometimes I do forget to read your comment on the video or the episodes, so I'm going to read yours. I do remember to read yours. So your comment, here we go. Your comment says, you should check out the ending of last Friday's UFL game, Storm Kings. And those were the two new teams, Orlando Storm and the Louisville Kings. That was pretty controversial. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I will eventually check that out. Thanks for not telling me what happened. Then you said, I do know about the Iowa Cubs, but they aren't here in my city. So I probably, yeah, because they're in Des Moines, Iowa, right? They're on the other side of Iowa, the state. How far is that? A couple hours? Iowa's a pretty big state, I think. So, then he said, you probably can't go to their games much, if at all. They are my favorite AAA minor league team, though. Oh, are they? So you do follow the team, even though you never went to enter their games? For reference, my local team is High A, funnily enough. Yeah, your local team, the team that, the game that you just went to, that team. Funnily enough, the Cubs, I assume you're talking about the Iowa Cubs, right? The Cubs have a High A affiliate in the same division / league as my local team, so that is the only Cubs affiliated team that I don't actively root for. That's interesting. Huh. Speaking of Iowa, are they still having that Field of Dreams game? Because it's been a couple of years. Well, hopefully you can go to that. Where is that at? What city is that in? The Field of Dreams game. I forgot. I know it's in Iowa, but I forgot what city. And have you seen the Field of Dreams movie? I have. I think once or twice. Baseball movies are actually pretty entertaining. I mean, sports movies in general are entertaining, but I don't know, there's something about the baseball movies that I enjoy the most. There were quite a lot of baseball movies in the old days. Yeah. There's a sports movie that is really funny, and that is called Happy Gilmore. Came out in 1996. Fast forward nearly 30 years, they made a Happy Gilmore 2. Isn't that weird? Happy Gilmore 2 came out almost 30 years later. I know it's only on Netflix. I haven't seen it yet. So if I ever seen it, I guess I'll talk about it on KSN. So 5Taylor, thank you so much for your comment. I assume you listened to that entire episode. Did you listen to all of it at once, or did you take breaks? Because that episode just came out, and I'm already doing another one. I think you and I should do one together pretty soon. I'll let you know when. But I think it'll maybe later this month. Yeah, it is more entertaining to talk about sports with someone instead of just by myself. I mean, yes, I do like doing it by myself, but like I said, sometimes I don't feel like doing an episode because I just did one, you know? Like, I don't know. I think it's because you, 5Taylor, let's be honest, let's be real. You are a much bigger sports fan than I am. Because you watch sports like pretty much every night. I don't. I don't watch sports every night. Well, sometimes I do watch sports back-to-back nights. But sometimes I don't watch sports for a couple of nights. Or even, like, sometimes I don't watch sports from Monday to Thursday. It'll only be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There were some weeks in the past where I would only watch sports on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I didn't watch any from Monday to Thursday. If I have, they were on YouTube, like just YouTube highlights, YouTube clips. But watching the actual broadcast in the games? No. Just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the 3 biggest days in sports anyways. Right? Yeah. Anyways, I think you understand what I'm saying. But again, it would be nice to get more comments. Not from you, but from other people. because whenever I get a comment on this channel, it's usually from you. It's not really from anyone else. I don't know, I guess people aren't into podcasts in general, but they're not like, unlike me. But hey, it is what it is. Do I still like doing the episodes? Of course. But like I said, there were some times where I just don't feel like doing an episode. Did I enjoy making this episode? I actually did. Mainly because I re-listened to my conversation with Hamza, so I had to re-record that part. Well, I did say I'll keep my word. I'll keep doing this until after the World Cup. Which I think that the World Cup ends, what, in 3 months or so? So after the World Cup, I'll make a decision if I still want to do this. But if I say no, I'm done. Don't be surprised. Alright. I think that's it, folks. This was like half. This length of this episode was half of the last episode. This episode's about almost an hour and a half, which was almost half of the last episode. Last episode was 3 hours. So I'll try to catch up on the UFL, but I'll be back on Wednesday. So I'm not gonna be able to catch up on all the games I missed in just 2 days. You know, so. My plan is I will try to watch the first game. Like the actual game. Because I have them all recorded on YouTube TV. Might as well watch the very first game because I believe Louisville was playing in Louisville. So, yeah. But I do like the UFL where it is right now, which is a good thing. And it sounds like the UFL will stay around for the next couple of years, at least. So, I'm glad the UFL is going well. It's just a shame that no one talks about it. When I say no one, I'm talking about like the big time podcasts. I'm sure there are YouTube podcasts that talk about the UFL. That means that they are big UFL fans. Alright. Alright guys, to end this episode, I'm going to play this last clip with my friend Hamza. We were watching the end of I think it was the St. John's game it was on March 22nd, which was the round of 32 game. So here it is. Thanks for listening. See you on Wednesday. Okay, here it is. This was the ending of the St. John's Kansas game. This was live at the time. The game was live at the time because this was on a Sunday. The Sunday game on CBS. So here it is. Thanks for listening / watching. See you again in 2 days.
They're trying to force overtime.
Let's see here.
They fouled him again.
It's like the 5th foul. What the heck?
Okay, now they can't foul anymore.
Oh, they have like a limit.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4.
It's only 4 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
And they don't have any timeouts, so.
They got it.
Is he gamble? I think he might have it. He's
gonna have it. Oh, negative! It's over. Last second. That's gonna count, yeah. Dude, another ending like this? What the heck? He just went for it and he made it in. St. John's wins? No. Dang, that's crazy. Madness. Wow, okay. This has been KSN.